Hi guys, I have a little bit of a dilemma. Maybe some of you have also before. I have this. It's really pretty looking jar mold. Problem is, can you see just how much detail is in there? All these little diamond shapes that are going to hold bubbles. Sure, I could make it a singular plain color, and that way I can just keep doing this for 5 minutes and have a single color jar. Seems kind of boring. I have an idea. Let's see if this will work. What we're going to start doing, I've obviously made up the resin. So we're going to pour some of the clear resin in. I am going to do some squeezing here along the sides, trying to get the bubbles to come up. That's just part one. I won't make you watch me do this. I'm going to do it till I don't really see much in the way of bubbles in the diamond shapes anymore. And then we'll come back. Okay. Now we can fill it up a little bit more. Let the bubbles rise up. Alright, so next we're going to use a little bit of the cerulean and turquoise by Let's Resin alcohol inks. And let's just... I'm really going to just go with the outer edge because I want it to go down the sides some. I'll just go back and forth a little bit with these. And here's the magic sneaky part. I was thinking I could use some of that beautiful green crushed glass and sprinkle it around where it will help pull the ink down. It will be a crystal rimmed jewelry box. Woohoo! Putting the ink over the top of the rocks because I'm hoping that that'll help the rocks drag the colors more. Let's knock a few so they can take some of that color and drag it down with it. I'm only doing this near the top just to help start the movement. Alright, lid. We will do the reverse ink drop, see if that comes out nice and effective. There. I think it's going to be dark. Let's go ahead. Get the bubbles out from underneath the lip. There we go. Add just a little bit more. And let's pop those bubbles. Alright, finished filling it up. Just making sure it hadn't gotten off round, for me shuffling and moving it so much. I'm doing this light sprinkle on the bottom because I couldn't remove all that were in just little clumpy spots. So this way it'll look like I meant to do that. Now let's just work it down. Get that glass down under the resin. Alright, now we'll just go ahead and let it cure up. Oh my goodness. Are you ready to see how they came out? I am so curious about this lid. I have to do it first. It looks really cool from this side. There we go. Oh, that came out good. You can see, let's see, just try to give it a little bit of a white background for you. I'll find something. Okay, it's cream background, but close enough. Let's see. There are some micro bubbles on this side, but you can, I don't know if the camera is able to pick it up, but you can see the swirls and veining that the pigment, the ink, did create. Are you able to see that? It looks really pretty. And the micro bubbles, it's because I'm looking for them. I'm really noticing them, but they aren't bad at all. Going around the outer edge is good. There's no bubbles on the edges, none on the top. So the important spots that would make it super noticeable, none there. All right. And now, this part. The bottom part of the jar. Let's get it broken apart. This one has me worried, like I said, because of all that diamond shape that's cut into the mold. I'm just at a loss on how to, other than using like a deep pour resin, which at that point just makes it a one color jar, really. Unless you do it in multiple layers, and then you'll have those lines for each color. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Okay, I think this came out pretty neat. Get the mold out. There we go. Haha. Look at that. And there's a few little bubble spots on the diamonds, but not bad at all, because I was able to press and squeeze, and really it's more on the bottom portion that I see any. The top portion, pretty much looks like I got rid of all them, but the bottom portion, which would have been the last part of the pour, so I wasn't able to squeeze as much for fear of making the resin come out. But there. You've got, let's see here. Does that help any? You've got the top ring in that green glass. You've got the feathering of the two different inks coming up, and there's similar colored inks, so there's not a huge difference, but I do see a small difference. Let's see. Maybe if we actually even put it inside, that way you can see better. There. That way you can see how they came out. I love it. I think it came out wonderful. I think the lid joins up with it wonderful because of the ink. The way I did the ink on the top, it caused the outer edge to be darker, which lines up with the darkness of the glass with the ink. So yeah, and then you have the very bottom being dark again. There's the inside. So what do you think? I like how it came out. I think it came out beautiful. All right, guys. Let me know what color. How do you think I should try to do this mold where it will actually come out nice? Because you see, I mean, it's deep grooves with the diamonds. Trying to get all the bubbles out, it's gonna be so hard. But if you got any thoughts, any opinions, suggestions, let me know. I'd appreciate it because I like the jar. It's just going to be difficult to keep it looking good when making it. Like I said, maybe deep pour resin and just use one color. I just wanted it to be something where it could have more variety, more personality than just a single color. Suggestions are welcome. I'll catch you later, guys. Bye for now.